I'm Laura. I'm a teacher and a PhD candidate in psychology in New York City. And I'm also on the core circle of Women of Spirit and Faith. Hi! Who's on the call? Who am I hearing? We are currently talking to women all over the country, gathering wisdom and knowledge as we put together Alchemy to our national conference. One of my spiritual practices today is talking to people who I can be myself with, and Women of Spirit and Faith helps me do that.
It was at a Women of Spirit and Faith retreat last August that this second Alchemy gathering was seeded, and there have been a series of opportunities for women to help us shape this gathering and help us imagine what it wants to be.
Often women will come to us and say, I want to be involved in this, and most of the time they're not quite clear why, but there's a call. My calling came in 2011. I'd just been through a very difficult period in my life and had come out the other side of it, but come out a very different person. I was sitting in front of Google and up popped their website. I had no idea what it was talking about, and I was about to click off, and I noticed they were having their Alchemy conference the week that I was going to be in San Francisco. So I went. And when people asked me, why are you going to this conference? I said, I have no idea. Yet, as I walked through the door, there was just this warm hug of women that enveloped me. And it held me. It held me for those 3 days. And it was the first time I ever experienced a women's circle. And that circle awakened something in me. It awakened the possibility of something different. So at the moment I'm studying for a PhD, which actually I'm no longer calling my PhD. It's the TJP, which is the Joy Project. And that's ironic because for 4 years it was the most miserable thing ever. There was this sense in me that there was a total disconnect between what I was learning in classrooms and what was really happening inside of me and in the world. And I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't study this way. I can't be in a classroom this way anymore. I've been saying for years, it's my university that's holding me back. It's the system that's holding me back. And to a certain extent that was true, but what was really, the cage was internal. I said to myself, if I was gonna spend the summer being with people I love, talking about things that feel really meaningful to me, what would I do? And then I made that my PhD. So I am traveling around the country, being with women, and asking them about their experiences of traditional learning environments, and then their experiences of non-traditional, whatever that means to them. I've cried with women, I've laughed with women, I've danced with women, I've sung with women, and it's all about learning. You know, we created this system where we pass on the baton through books and lectures, and the way the baton is passed really is through how we live our lives. That first circle at Women of Spirit and Faith gave me permission to really be who I am. Some of the most exciting moments of my research are when we stop talking about the real questions and we get into that moment where we say something that's true. And it's in those spaces of, I don't really know, but here's how I try, where real learning happens. It's this iterative spiral spiral almost. And so a classroom is that circle. You create a container that is big enough to hold whatever comes. And that is learning.